scriptures while we going through the things we go. Hey, come over here, sis. I see you over there. Come talk to me for a second. We come out here to deal with you. I ain't gonna hold you long. When the light time comes, I want to ask you a few questions, and I want you to look at our signs over here. That's why we brought him out here, so you can see him. Come deal with me for a second. Read this. Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 15. Yeah. Why criest thou for thine affliction? So the Most High God asks us, why do we cry from our affliction? Every day of the week, we crying in our neighborhoods. We crying in our house, in our bedrooms, because of the pressure we going through. We going through so much, we barely making ends meet. A single parent households. You can't control your kids. Why is this going on? We need to get from the top. Verse 15. Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity. God said for the multitude of thy iniquity, because we continue to sin before him, because thy sins were increased. God said because our sins increased, therefore we started crying from our affliction. Hosea 5:15. But we don't know is God trying to turn us back to the fold. God trying to wake us up to our true nationality, to the greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth. In order for us to do such, we must know who we are here in these last days. We can't continue to label ourselves as African Americans, Afro Americans, Negroes, real nigga, real beat. We can't continue to label ourselves like that. We gotta know who we are and why we being afflicted. Read this. Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. So God wants us to acknowledge our offense. I ain't saying bro at the bus stop. I ain't saying about the green shirt at the bus stop. Let me ask you something, bro. Come on here for a second, bro. I know your bus about to come. You gonna ready to go jump on it. But I come out here, oh. I ain't know that. Read that again. Hosea 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. So the Most High God tell her he going to return to a place to re-acknowledge our offense. Give me 1 Kings 8 and 47.
Bring it up.
We got to acknowledge our offense. We continue to transgress God's laws. We continue to be in sin. But what is sin? God said we offended before him. The thing is, we're in the midst of sin. But what is sin? First, give me 1 John 3. What is sin according to the Bible? Because we continue to stay in sin, therefore we continue to cry from our affliction. But we are here to show you what a sin is and how we're going to get away from sin so the Most High God can deal with us in a righteous way. As his chosen seed. Read this. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. The Bible says sin is the breaking of God's laws. Now, what are some of God's laws that we probably don't know, or we do know and we ignore it? Like today, what is today? What is today according to the Bible? Today is the Holy Sabbath. I ain't saying on the red truck. We're here at the light. Did you know today is the God Holy Sabbath day? Did you know that? Why is our Christian pastors not teaching God's laws where we stay crying from affliction? They're not giving us a solution to the problem. They're not showing us why we're going through these things and how we get out of these things. We are here to show you why we're going through these things. For one, we're breaking God's Sabbath day. Did you know they're honking this truck? What day is God's Sabbath day? Give me Exodus 20. You hear me out? What day is God's Sabbath day, and do we still have to keep the Sabbath day? We're going to ignore, we're going to stuff our ears and not listen to the prophets of the Lord, asking biblical questions? Read this. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Read it.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. God told us to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Why you tell us to, hey bro, in this car right here, why did God tell us to remember the Sabbath day? Apparently we forgot the Sabbath day. Would you agree, bro? Right? We forgot the last Sabbath day. Do you want to know the Sabbath day? Since God said remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy, should we ignore that day or should we try to focus in on what God wants us to do? We should focus in, because when we don't, we start afflicted in these communities. Here in Indiana, is his murder going on around here? The brothers filling out the county jail. We started going in and out of prison, and we trying to figure out what's going on. You started selling drugs, you're still going to jail. What's going on? Is the pastor going to get a solution, or we going to continue to step out and get a solution? We enjoy getting a solution. We was born for this. That's why we come all from all over the world to show you in error. I say blow on the bike. Blow on the bike with a pink bike at the light. I say, huh? At the light. I get away on the fly mission right there. I'm trying to deal with you, huh? I say, huh? Come deal with me. What's the problem? Don't nobody want to hear the words of God. Is that what he's saying? Therefore, you stop your ears and God your prayers. Hey, give me Proverbs 1 to 30. Give me Proverbs 1 to 30. How you doing, sis? Come on, stay right here, sis.
The sister wants to know where the white man came from.
Where the white man came from? Okay, you don't know where the white man come from. First of all, I get there. What is your nationality according to the Bible? Before we even talk about the white man, we got to talk about you. You're a person. What does that mean, though? You're a person of color. Is that a nationality, or is it just something you to label yourself? Hold on. What you? Oh, let me rewind a little bit. How did this happen to us? Oh, when did this happen to us? When?
A long time ago, before I was born. I know that.
Okay. You said this happened a long time ago. Who is these people according to God, though? Is these just Negroes getting beat and whipped? That pick cotton, but who is these people according to God? Say it again?
Jesus got whipped.
Yeah, brother, he got persecuted. But who are these people according to God? Would you agree these are your people? She look like you, for real. They look like auntie.
I mean, they
look like aunt, though, for real. So these are ancestors, right? Now, these things happen to a slave ship, beat on the back, yokes of iron. Is this biblical to happen to God's people? Is it? I'm asking you. Is this in the Bible prophesied to happen to God's people? That's what I'm asking you.
Probably not.
You say what?
Probably not.
Probably not. Sit down, soldier. Give me Deuteronomy 20. Let me show you something, sis. Everything we've been taught by the same people that did this to us. You will agree, right? The same people who oppress us today, the same people you work for, then you got to turn around and pay your money right back to them. You agree? But the thing being is, that's happened to us because you and I at one time, didn't know who I was according to the Bible. That's what we're going to show you to prove that you are the greatest people on earth. The only reason, you know, the scripture said the spirit bear witness. We them people. But we don't know how far it goes. We don't know how great we really are. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this, read this. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Would you slow down? Make sure you understand the words coming out clear. He said, look, when it shall come to pass, if you will not listen to the words of the Lord thy God. That's what he's talking. Who is he talking to? Deuteronomy 1:1. That's who. Is God talking to the entire world, or is he talking to a specific people? Who's us? I need the biblical name, sis. Who is God talking to in the Bible? You don't know yet. Now I'm going to show you then. Let's read this. Deuteronomy 1:1. Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Read that. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So who was Moses speaking to? Israel. That's right. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's who Moses was talking to. Read it again from the top. Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Read that. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So Moses was talking to the Israelites only. He didn't say no other nation. In the Bible, got 18 nations. God chose one of those nations to be his chosen people, and that's the Israelites. That's who Moses was talking to, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Now let's see, remember the question. Is this history, our history, documented in the Bible? Remember I asked you that, right? Now let's see. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. Read it out. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. If the Israelites do not listen to God, right? Read. To observe, to do all his commandments. To listen and to do all his commandments. So what did he just tell the Israelites to do? Huh? Hold on, sis, don't go too far to what you answer that. He told the Israelites what? He told the Israelites to listen. Read from the top again. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments. What else he told them? To listen and do what? Do all his commandments, read on. And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So what he told the Israelites, if y'all don't listen to me and do my commandments, I'm going to put curses on y'all Only Israelites that shall overcome them. Meaning they're going to overtake their whole society. They're going to steadily be going through things. Read on.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Now the first curse he jumped on, he said, look, I'm going to curse you in all the cities in the world. We're here in Indiana, Indianapolis, right? How is the communities we live in here? Is it cursed or is it blessed? What you say? You from here? You from here? So you born and raised. So you say it's cursed. Example of cursed. Give me some examples you say it's cursed.
Look how they, the white man that treat the black.
Okay, give me something else then. Besides, take the white man out of it.
How we treating each other.
Okay, we killing each other?
Brainwash.
Okay, so we killing each other. We will agree that's a curse. We will agree, verse 43. Let's read another curse. All right, we roll against this. So what I'm doing now, I'm showing you that those people are God's people. In this history, it's biblical. I'm going to show you that.
That's right. Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Now he's talking about the stranger, he's talking about the other nations. He said the other nations around the Israelites shall get above y'all very high, read.
And thou shalt come down very low.
Who is the bottom nation on earth today? If you look and say, the black. It's obvious. That's the curses he put on us. He's going to bring them high, he's going to bring us to the bottom. It's one of God's curses. Read on.
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Then he turned around and said, look, everything you need a car loan. You got to go to them.
Right.
You need a house loan. You got to go to them.
Right.
You need any kind of loan, you got to go to them.
Right.
Then he said, you should not lend to them. Meaning they ain't going to come to you. What do they come to us for? Do they come to borrow from us, or they come just for labor?
Bring it out.
They come labor. They going to come get you to work on their job, though.
That's right.
That's what they going to say. Them are curses from God. Verse 25. Right now I'm just showing you the curses. It's all biblical. Read on.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Man, God said these curses are going to run us down. I don't care where you go, they're going to be right behind you on your neck. You ain't going nowhere. God said these curses are going to pursue you and overtake you, meaning they jump you. You full of curses. You want to know, hey, what is going on? Hey, what is going on? You full of curses. Read on.
Because thou...
This why though? This why we full of curses as a collective. Not just you, sis. We suffering it too.
That's right.
We out here to teach like, we need to change now. That's why we out here. But he said, because what? Read.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said, because we don't listen to God. But do we listen to God?
No, we worldly people.
Well,
Worldly people. That means we in tune with the world. We're not in tune.
we follow the world. We follow the world. I can agree.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word